The following is a presentation of William Patterson University Television.
And we're back. Now, we all remember disasters such as Dragon Ball Evolution, the live-action Attack on Titan, and Netflix's very own, because no one else would want it, Death Note. It seems that turning anime into live-action films is basically franchise suicide. Sony TV recently became the owners of 95% of Funimation Studios. You know, just one of the biggest anime distributors in America. So this can mean a lot or not for anime. But with me here today to discuss are my buddies Kevin Bacon and Zach. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. Doing good. So, do you guys think Sony will attempt to create any live-action versions of anime? Kevin Bacon.
I feel as though they won't, just because of the failures that have come before. Like you got Attack on Titan and Death Note. I think was all right.
Sorry, oh, no, I'm not laughing.
That's the Bacon.
You're talking so like intelligently and eloquently as Bacon.
As you do.
Yeah, so,
I feel like if they did, it'd be a disaster, definitely. But overall, I hope they don't, and I don't think they will. So.
What do you think, Zach?
It wouldn't surprise me if they did, necessarily. I mean, it's a big way to gain on a franchise to make a film. Whether it does well or not, it's still a way to capitalize on it.
You know, it blows my mind that that there hasn't been like, I can hardly think of any that have worked out.
There is one I could think of, but it was a Japanese-made live-action Death Note, and that got critical success in Japan.
Oh, that was the TV show, right?
No,
Well, that's
there
not
was
the
a
Netflix
movie.
one, was it?
No, that's not the Netflix one. There was a Japanese-made one that came out years ago before the American
Really?
one. Yeah, and that one did very well in Japan. They actually had several sequels for it.
I had no idea.
But that's because they stuck to the story. They used actual Japanese actors, and it was very well done. Where in America, most of the time, live-action movies...
They whitewash it and they
Exactly.
Americanize the crap out of it.
Completely mess up the story.
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of the anime Cashern at all?
I'm not
Cashern?
familiar with
Cashern
it.
the Robot Hunter. It was a live action. It was made in Japan, but they made it a live action film. It's, I mean, story-wise, and it's it's full of plot holes.
Right.
But it's really well made. It was made in like the mid-2000s. It was like, I mean, now it looked like 2008, I believe. Yeah, and it's
Pretty successful though.
It was successful over there. Didn't really translate over here because I don't think there wasn't even an English dub for it. But I mean, I watched it and I it's awesome. I love it. But I mean, PlayStation had better CGI than that. But I mean, it was a great movie. Just check it out. So, with Sony owning Funimation, what animes do you guys think they'll do justice to? Which animes would they do justice to?
I feel like most of the ongoing ones that they have right now, like they have like Dragon Ball Super, and then I think Fairy
That's
Tail.
going really well.
Yeah, things are going well. I really hope they like up production value on all that stuff with better animation.
They really have.
Yeah.
They really have. Just in the what I've seen from Dragon Ball Super, it's flawless animation, which is great because that's what it deserves. Because I remember back in the day, like watching like old the Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball. Oh, it's just really soft, really soft, like thundery, like
Even the original
audio.
Dragon Ball Z animation was
Yeah, even Dragon Ball Z, like the Frieza series
they
and stuff.
Kai, and that was a little. It was
Yeah.
better,
Definitely. What do you think, Zach?
I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up the animes they have now because
Don't they keep the same writers?
doing so well.
Or do they not? The shows, right? Because once they get transferred over to Sony, like, or they're going to continue them, right?
Yeah,
there
definitely
should be no reason why they would stop them. I mean, if they do, that'd be a big,
That'd be terrible.
like horrible decision.
But I
on their
mean,
part.
there's that other 5% we don't know about.
That's true.
What's that all about? That's the story. That's the story. But anyway, with Funimation, with Funimation's like connection to Crunchyroll and Toonami, will that change that relationship at all? Do you guys think?
Definitely not with Crunchyroll and all that because they're setting up the Verve, which is the connection between that and a bunch of other Rooster Teeth stuff, and that's definitely already set up. They're not going to mess with that. Toonami, though, on the other hand, they might because I feel like it's less of a connection there than with it's been running for a long time, and I think it could end. They could do it.
Yeah, they just kicked it back up, right? Toonami.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember there was a big buzz about that, and then it's on Cartoon Network
yeah.
still, right? Because I remember that's what it was on. Yeah, for the last like 5 years or something like that. I'm a little behind on time. Zach, what do you think? Will that change the connection between the companies or not? Do you think?
I would like to think or hope it would change it positively. I mean, one of the things I've always hated about Crunchyroll, at least with watching it, is the way ads are done. Because as a free user watching it, ads are just rampant throughout it. And obviously they need ads to some extent, but the way it's done is just like every 5 minutes, 3 to 6 ads come on. And it completely throws off someone who's watching it. It will turn them off from Crunchyroll. So if anything, maybe if they could update that, put more funding into it, so that way less ads have to be done.
Curse you, marketing.
Yeah, pretty much. But just a
Ruining
way
television.
to advertise that as a better platform to watch, so that way you can
Yeah.
get more people into it.
Gotcha. Well, a lot of interesting thoughts. We're out of time, but all in all, we'll just have to see what this means for anime. And I don't know what anyone's surprised about live action not translating with anime. It's called anime for a reason. Animation.
It should stay.
But
Pretty much.
who cares? Because up next we have Super Mario Odyssey. So we'll be right back.